We're here in the Victory Lap studio at Rogers Cup, and I'm happy to say that we're joined now by Heidi El Tabakh, who is the Fed Cup captain for Team Canada, and it's been a big week for Canada overall here at Rogers Cup, but especially for Bianca Andreescu, who is somehow, Heidi, into the final. How blown away have you been by what Bianca's been able to do here in Toronto?
Yeah, oh my gosh, what an incredible week for her. And I think she surprised everyone, including herself. She's been out of competition since March and has had no match play. And, you know, she comes here and she wins all these matches back to back in 3 sets. Really incredible and able to be match tough without having any match play. This is, to me, the biggest thing. Practice is something else. You know, you can practice as much as you can, but you go out there, you play a real match, it's a different story. So she's been able to come through and win all these 3-setters.
Yeah, can you describe that? Actually, it's the one thing I've been curious about, and I think people at home are curious about too, is that they watched Bianca and what she was able to do at Indian Wells. Obviously, Miami, she had some great 3-setters, beating Angie Kerber again after she beat her in Indian Wells. But what is that? Just that extra amount of spice or no fear, or what she has inside of her that she's able to come across the finish line in these big matches?
Yeah, I think she really believes in herself, and she wants it so badly, and not just to win, but to be the greatest of all time. So she has big goals, and when the matches are close, you know, deep down she really believes that she could do it and that she can come through. And you know, she's one of those players that just are just this much better physically, mentally, and she's only 19 years old. So the future is so bright ahead of her.
What's this year overall been like for, you know, for the coaching team here at Tennis Canada to watch what Bianca's been able to do? Because I think a lot of our women's tennis fans out there would have known Bianca's name before this year, but has it been general surprise, or is this kind of a turn of form with Bianca that you expected?
I think her recent success and rapid success is a surprise to everyone. I think we all believed in her, and we all knew that she would make it as, you know, a top 50 player, then a top 20 player, and then a top 10 player. But I think she surprised us all by, you know, four tournaments into the year, and she's top 30, which is incredible.
Crazy.
So it's been really incredible to be a part of it and watch her grow and watch her succeed, and being able to share these moments with her. And yeah, a lot of credit to all the coaches that worked with her, including Andre Labelle, and then now Sylvain Bruno, who's really done a tremendous job with her. A year ago, they were playing 25s in Japan, and now she's in the finals of the Rogers Cup. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's really incredible.
Walk us through, because I was watching Heidi a little bit. You're courtside, you're sitting next to Sylvain Bruno, and what is the general, how does it feel to be among the players' camp? And you also have to have this encouraging face, yet you don't want to give too much away. You've got a good poker face courtside.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, thanks. I get a lot of comments. Saw you on TV. Nice glasses. But
Yeah.
no, you have to. The player needs to feel your energy. And I think, again, Sly does a great job with Bianca. He knows what to say at the right time, and they have a great connection. And I've been able to watch Bianca and support her through Fed Cup and also an Australian Open. And I actually missed her at Indian Wells. That would have been great to be a part
Amazing.
of. But yeah, you gotta show the player that, you know, you're there for them. And I know she likes to feel the support. She likes it when we get into it, and you know, she feeds off our energy sometimes. So yeah, but you know, Sly has the biggest poker face.
He
I
really
would
does.
say. Yeah, and she has a great team with her, and, you know, we're all there to support her, so I'm sure she enjoys that.
Okay, well, obviously she's got one more to go. I'll ask you about that in just a minute. But overall, for Canadian women this week, you had Jeannie Bouchard making a little bit of a comeback in a sense. She's trying to find that form that we know that she's had in the past. But then also you've got Gabby Dabrowski in the semifinals of the doubles, and you had Leila Annie Fernandez, who's a junior Grand Slam champ on the girls' side. She made her Rogers Cup debut in the main draw. It didn't necessarily go the way that she wanted to, but then she had that unique opportunity to play alongside Simona Halep in doubles. How do you sort of take stock of the week for Canadian women's tennis?
I think it's been a great week for the girls, because I'll start with Jeannie. I think she's I personally believe that she's on her way back. She's putting in the work behind the scenes, and success won't come overnight. So I think it's a work in progress, and if she continues to work hard and motivated, she will be back in no time. And then Gabby, I mean, what can I say? She's an unbelievable doubles player, really. I mean, every time I watch her, and she's so great. We kind of forget that she's finalist of Wimbledon and was 2-time Grand Slam champion mixed doubles, and you know, every time I watch her, I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I could do that. And yeah, she plays. She's playing right now, maybe.
Tonight.
Tonight,
Gabby,
okay.
yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and watch a bit of that and cheer her on, and it's always exciting to watch her play. And Layla is an unbelievable story. She's only 16 years old and has accomplished so much. She's the most hard worker, disciplined girl I've ever seen. She's proven that, you know, she's a great junior, and she's making her mark on tour right now, and it's only a matter of time before she breaks through as well.
Yeah, it's really exciting to see all of that play out in front of us this week in Toronto. Last thing I want to ask you about is that final tomorrow. We don't know who it's going to be against. Will it be against one of the greatest, well, the greatest of all time, Serena Williams, or you've got an unknown entity in Marie Bouzkova? But what does this occasion mean to Canada, to tennis, to Bianca and everyone around her? That the fact that Bianca Andreescu has been able to make her way into this last two.
It's incredible. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better outcome for Bianca, you know, playing in her backyard, having the home crowd support, and, you know, we have goosebumps at some points just watching her, you know, the crowd cheer her on. And it's a rare occasion. We don't have that many big tournaments in Canada, and, you know, she's just proven that with pressure and playing at her hometown, she's able to perform and give on a good show. So I think it's such an inspiring story. I kind of hope she plays Serena in the final, because that would be a dream final, really, and you know, just to get an opportunity to compete and play, get a chance to beat one of the greatest of all time in her hometown would be
Could she beat Serena in the final?
Absolutely.
How would she be able to do that?
She has what it takes. I mean, in my opinion, Bianca has an incredible game, and physically she's fit, she's feeling confident, and she has what it takes weapon-wise, you know. Also depends on how Serena plays, because when Serena plays her best, she's tough to beat. But you never know. I'm rooting for her.
All right. Heidi El Tabakh is the captain, the Fed Cup captain for Team Canada, and we really appreciate you taking the time with us. Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.